Scorpios. Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on with you? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever it falls in your chart, your January 2026 monthly reading. Happy New Year, Scorpio. This reading may not resonate for all of you, though you should always check back later on to see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also check with your other placements as they do come up. If they're already up, check them out. Now you can just chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all. Scorpio, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for pulling up on me and allowing me to come and bring you this message. You showing love and support to my channel is what's up, and I appreciate it for real. So thank you, Scorpio. All zodiac signs, the rest of you, y'all are welcome to come in too and join in and catch the message. Even though I am going to try to zoom in and pinpoint directly on Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever it falls in your chart. If you're a cross watcher, that's what's up, but I'm still trying to zoom in on Scorpio. All right? If it's pleasant, it's pleasant. If it's not, it's not. I'm not going to try to put things, if I feel like the energy is directed to you and you're doing some foul stuff, I'm going to speak on it. So it is what it is, all right? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with a shuffle real quick. Scorpio, something is not over with yet. Something that's supposed to be done and over with is not, but you haven't been focused on it either. It's showing lack of focus. Almost it's I'm picking up on a relationship. This is not a I mean, for some of you it may not be. But I'm picking up on how you can say that you call it quits with somebody until you get close to quitting. You're getting ready to walk away, but then you end up working it out, or something ends up working itself out. But it's actually giving me that somebody is like, they're going to work through a storm of something, a challenge of something. Like, instead of just, ending it, somebody's deciding to give it another chance or give it another try, trying to see if it works out for them. All right, but I can say that you may be doing this all by yourself. You may be in this alone. Even if someone is wanting you to believe that they're in it to win it along with you, I feel like this is somebody that could be trying to just reel you in, but they're not. They're just trying to keep you where they are, where you are with them, to keep you from moving forward. Somebody could have convinced you that they were going to work things out, do better, and you're giving them a chance, and I feel like that's not a good idea. It's looking like somebody could be just trying to pull on your heartstrings or pull on your strings here. You do got something coming in for you that's coming in divine timing. Zeke, you got your own area for that. Why do you choose to get up here and do it? All right. But you got something coming here, divine timing. It's calling in patience. Like, some people don't like being alone, to the point to where they don't give themselves a chance to them, time to themselves for real. Somebody needs to take out some time to date themselves. And I mean, no, this is for real. Okay? And the reason I'm saying that is because whoever I'm talking to, you don't like to be alone. And so this could be simplifying the energy. Really, no one likes to be alone. Some people just don't care. They're comfortable with them, sitting alone and being alone. But whoever I'm talking to may have a hard time when like ending a relationship, they don't take out time to readjust what they just well, like kind of reevaluate what they just been through, give themselves time to heal from it, grow from it, learn from it, and before they decide to move forward. This is someone who jumps from one relationship to the next, or from one subject to the next, or hobby, or project. Take it how you choose. Something is meant to happen in divine timing here. And because of not liking to be alone or not comfortable being alone, it's almost like they're letting other things get in their way of the divine timing. They need to be patient. Yeah. I'm seeing false love here as well. All right, so you could be manifesting something or trying to manifest something that you should not be even trying to go near, deal with, mess with, mingle with. It's something that you can have or you don't need. Somebody's trying to manifest this energy. Something that's already wrapped up and has reached its conclusion. Why are you trying to go backwards? I'm picking up on someone going backwards. So Scorpio, if this is you, this is you. You're being called to focus on what you're manifesting, because it looks like you're manifesting backwards, or you're trying to wish for something back. This is nothing to be playing with here. You know, your focus, what you're choosing to focus on, put your focus into. Somebody could be like, you know, like male or female. I'm picking up on a masculine energy though, honestly. You may be good with like nunchucks or like big sticks. Some shit looking like, you know, like you belong with Jaguar Paw or something. You might have some type of skill. Throwing fire, flames. I don't know. I'm picking up on a masculine energy with a skill here with their hands. You could be a masseuse, somebody who massages people. You could be a therapist of some sort when it comes down to like sports, or I don't know. Picking up on somebody. This is a man though that I'm picking up on. Maybe this, if you don't know, maybe you need to check into doing this. You know, there's a man here that's really good with their hands, and I'm not trying to be all extra about that, but it is. Empress energy. So you're being called to focus on this Empress. This masculine energy. It's something about you focusing on this Empress, and there's healing that comes to both of you. It's going to be a lot of understanding and knowledge that like shared within both of you. It's giving kind of related situations, but different timelines. So it's giving me like, you're talking about what you went through, they talking about what they went through or what they've experienced. You might find out some things that you may not like, you know, like, say for instance, you hear about something, this person tells you about something that they went through, and it might bother you, you know what I'm saying? It might hit you a certain way, but don't shy away from this person, because it's giving me that they are finding comfort in you and whatever y'all are communicating about. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and see the energy that comes out, starting to reading off, and then we're gonna cut the cards and go from there. This is for Scorpio energy. Please show me the message for Scorpio. What is the topic that Scorpio needs to know and we need to get into for January 2026 for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever it falls into Scorpio's chart. Scorpio, you got a lot going on here. You could be pushing people away, or they could be pushing you away. And this is romantically. Scorpio, what is this? This is kind of like it's kind of like you don't want to deal with nobody, or people don't want to deal with you, but it's giving me that you're running from the spotlight, fingers being pointed at you. What did you do? You worried about jail? What did you do? Okay, and you realizing that people around you don't care about you like you thought, that your friends, the people in the community. But I'm trying to see, what is it that you done did? I ain't trying to be funny, but there is some I didn't do it, but yes you did type energy here. Blaming others, and you really can't blame them. You got to really look at yourself. But it's kind of like you don't want the spotlight on you right now. I'm picking up on this Scorpio energy. Pretty heavy. Hey, Jaquisha. What did you do? It's a lot going on here. And I don't know, you could be in jail. Are you in jail? Like, I'm not trying to be funny at all. If you might need to be careful not to go if you are not. But I feel like I'm talking to a Scorpio that's locked up. I'm not even going front. And feeling like maybe people ain't there for them. And it's kind of like in denial about what you done did. What did you do? Let me see. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Now, Scorpio, if this ain't you, you know, I don't know, but it's like no one is. You didn't. Scorpio, I just said before I started this reading that I'm not finna bar none. When it come down, if I feel like it's you, I'm gonna speak that. And this is looking like it's you. This is playing games too much, childish games too much, not taking stuff serious, you know, and really being a heartbreaker, really, you know, volunteering chaos, but not accepting it from others. This is kind of like dishing out shit that you wouldn't want people to do to you, and you know you wouldn't want them to do it to you. Let me see, because if Scorpio, if this is reversing, okay, I could be talking to a cross watcher here, but I definitely feel like this could possibly be you. For Scorpio, please show me the message. This is for January 2026 for Scorpio. Scorpio, there's an Empress here that okay, you was okay. I'm finna say it. There's an Empress here that you were treating. It was like you was treating this person like they wasn't rare, but like they come a dime a dozen. Okay. There's something wrapped up here. The chapter has closed to this. Okay, so I'm not sure why this Empress is healed. Okay, and they're moving forward. Okay, so not really sure. This could be you, but it looks like there's an Empress here that you need to be knowing about. So let me see, male or female. Tell me more, please, for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know about this Empress? Why is this Empress here? Okay. Something isn't over. Okay. But this is kind of like don't hold your breath at the same damn time. So you could be, let me see. Okay, but something is about, yeah. It's, you need to know something. Or it's something that you want to know when it comes to this Empress, but it's giving me that there is some pride that's in between you and this Empress. I'm not sure who's throwing the pride out, but this person may have their, you may realize that somebody's moving on forward on their own path, on their own journey, and this could be, there's a big challenge here that somebody got through, you know, but it's something about this Empress, and this Empress loves herself, and that's it. You know, I don't know if you want to know something about this person, but it's like you're gonna find out that they love themselves. They love themselves. They see themselves. They, you know, in people that they are around. This person is not walking around prideful. It's kind of like they can visualize. I don't know. Maybe you thinking that this Empress has an issue with you, but this Empress actually can see themselves in you in a way, almost like, you know, they, how can I be upset with you? You know, I understand. Sometimes people don't think people understand when they truly do. You know, this Empress probably done been there and done that. Like I say, male or female with this Empress. I'm not sure what gender. Now denying this, that knowing that something, because something is not over. Like Scorpio, this is your energy with death, and you got death out here twice already in reverse, showing that you, it's something here that's really haunting you, and it's giving me that this is this Empress, and it's like it's a lot of denial here, a lot of blaming, but that's really trapping energy that's stepping forward, and it's other people that can maybe see this or feel this and not quite understand, but I feel like at the same time there is nobody. It's like watching but not saying anything, and really not even trying to act like they care. But so I wouldn't, no love energy, but not coming, not checking on you or something like that. But it's giving this, I don't know, make me feel like you locked up and people ain't coming to visit you or put nothing on your commissary or something. I don't know. And you're thinking about this Empress. Now, this is like, I didn't realize how childish I was. Energy is coming out. And this is a part of balancing things out, starting with yourself, not realizing, but now understanding or realizing, seeing it for what it is. This is a beginning point of accountability for somebody. Scorpio, is this you? Your energy pretty tough. So you could have been in like spiritual jail, or you might be in real jail. I don't know, man. Somebody locked up, picking up on jail. This Empress could have been looked at as though they were wearing a mask, but this honestly looks like they were guarding their heart. Because this Empress could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they could either just be somebody who's really loving, caring, and nurturing. All right, but it's like, it's okay, because this healing showing up in reverse. This, somebody could have thought that this Empress was wearing a mask. But this Empress was guarding their heart from being broken. This Empress has healed already, like I said earlier, and they've moved forward. But maybe, you know, if somebody thought that this Empress was trying to be funny with them or acting, you know, funny with them or whatever, no, this Empress was not. They were guarding their heart. They wasn't being fake. They wasn't being phony. They wasn't, pretending to be something that they wasn't. They was simply guarding their heart. Somebody may have took that, or you may have took that, Scorpio, as this person being fake, or they may have took you as like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I say reverse the roles, if it's needed, go ahead and do so. But this is like why somebody wasn't, putting all their energy into something here. Like kind of knowing what something is gonna be or end up like. So, and ain't no use in going backwards. And I said, this person decided to walk away. We got walk away showing up. Yeah, instead of being in a bunch of anxiety. This is like somebody who's seen the jitters from a mile away, seeing all the anxiety. I'm not finna get in the middle of that. I'm good, type energy. Show me more for Scorpio. Scorpio, you could be this woman holding a heart. This is water energy. Could definitely be you. Yeah, adapting is here. Okay. See, getting used to being hurt or getting used to just not taking people serious, but leading them on to believe that this is a risk that shouldn't have been taken. This is not a pretty thing. It's not beautiful at all. So somebody's who doing this damn this some low-key spell work, like love magic, but it's only reflecting back on the person that's doing it. Low-key, this is like trying to get somebody to think about you. Nah, this ain't good at all. Somebody need to focus on themselves, take care of themselves, and quit trying to pull people close to you. This is stupid. Not trying to be funny, but it's kind of like you already got your own problems that you really need to be working on or dealing with right now. But you see something good with this person though. But this is kind of like, I don't know. I feel like if the person is meant to be with you, are y'all gonna cross paths on that type of wave? I feel like God will make that work if you working on yourself. Because why would you wanna just to keep somebody close to you? Why would you wanna add them on to the issues that you already got going on? And then make it cause probably a position where you pushing them in the web of the bullshit too. So, I feel like hurry up and wait. Give them time. You know what I'm saying? But be prepared and ready. But work on yourself in the meantime that you I don't know. Shit. I just see that, the potential is there. You see potential in somebody, but it's kind of like whoever I'm talking to, I don't see you really working on yourself. But I see you being haunted by somebody that you look like you may have that they've healed from you on. Now, like I said, if you need to reverse it, do you. I'm not trying to pinpoint and say this is really you, Scorpio, but seeing that somebody has the potential to be a great person, a great mother, a great wife, a great partner, or whatever the case, a great husband, or whatever the case, do you see the sadness that this person has already dealt with, though? Because somebody, the same person that's showing up with this type of potential that somebody's looking into, they also, they it's written all over their face. They done been through it. You know what I'm saying? They may not look like what they done been through, but for you somewhere down the line, whether it's getting conversation out of them, seeing how they move, or whatever whatever it is, you should be able to see that this person has been through something. So it's like being willing to take them through something and then come back around thinking that they were the ones that wore a mask. No, literally they were protecting their heart. And meanwhile, it's like the person that wants to get this person's attention, this Scorpio make me think it's you, might not be. It's like they still ain't holding full. It's the start, but the accountability is still in denial, just a little bit, because it's kind of like you not looking at this person for what you looking at them like they was wearing a mask. But meanwhile, you were the one that wasn't taking them serious. So make that shit make sense. And then seeing the potential in them, but kind of overlooking the fact that you can, it's kind of like making it okay to treat them like that, though. It's like this, I don't know. Somebody's elegant. They have an elegant way about them, male or female. There's something about them that looks like they belong in a painting. Straight up. I don't know. That just person looks like they belong in a damn painting. Then we got somebody here that's like, I'm too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for my... These are two different energies popping up. One of them looks very elegant, like they belong in a painting, almost like some Michelangelo stuff. And then the other one looks like, you know, they on the table stripping, taking it off. But this is not a strip club. But they feeling themselves like that. This is not acceptable. I don't know what I'm picking. So this is like asking for your heart to be broken. I don't know. I'm picking up on two different energies here. Yeah, somebody is ungrateful. What is this? There's a rat here, a little bitty one though. It's like a little bitty mouse that's trying to hide. Somebody may have a little mouse in their house. Like for real, like a little bitty mouse, like one that should be in Petco somewhere. That's in somebody's snake's belly. It's giving me little bitty, little mouse. Wow. Okay, where that fell. So there is some unhealing energy here. Somebody's, this is where someone is making me feel like their comfort zone is it. Let me see these cards that hit the floor. You want to be careful on being pulled into somebody's ways, somebody's dark side. Because we got somebody here that's gonna, while you're communicating and going in the spirit, real talk, the door to spirit, there is somebody here that's gonna be you're not supposed to be joining forces. You may not expect to be joining forces or coming together with this person. It may even be something that happens that you end up, dealing or working with this person or coming together with this person unexpectedly, like spur of the moment stuff, something sporadic or just least expected to happen. It's something here. It's something here about something that you may have thought was over with that's not over with. Somebody that you may not be dealing with that you may find yourself back dealing with here. This person is going to try to pull you to the dark side, picking up on tales from the dark side here. What fell off was the world, memories that was coming in, which are memories that's already here. They're not coming in, they're already here. And it's kind of like the same old shit, And then you got the world that fell off, but it fell off upright, which means that something that you may have thought was over with actually is not over with. And then you got alliances that came out that fell off in reverse. And this is somebody that or something that you may have thought that you were not dealing with, that you may find out that you are dealing, like this is like, I said I wasn't going to deal with this person, but next thing I know, I'm standing in line and I look back at this motherfucker in line too. where you come from, like type shit, you know, or you know, you go out. I don't know. Somebody may have a stalker or somebody that's following them around or some shit like that, low key. Because I'm picking up, like, and when I see it, the way I'm trying to explain it is almost like you finding yourself dealing with somebody that you least expected you was gonna deal with again, and you look up and y'all right there with each other. Okay, but for some reason I'm looking at like you in line and you look back and the motherfucker in line that you ain't what you at the gas pump and pumping gas and your shit spill and this person run to help you, but it's this motherfucker. Where you come from? So somebody could low key be stalking you. I want, or maybe casing you, or kind of keeping up with your moves. For real, somebody could be getting somebody. You know, if you're at the grocery store and the gas station and stuff, be careful. Yeah, Scorpio. So let's keep going. But something here that you thought was over with is not. Something here is somebody that you thought you wasn't gonna deal with or work with or you know collab with. You might actually do. Least expected. But this is not good. This is somebody I feel like trying to hit you with that like off guard energy. And the reason that I say that is because it's the way the communication is here. It's like you in the middle of communicating and upping your rank with spirit. But this over here that's supposed to be over with is trying to align itself with you when actually it's not. This is something that you are passionate about, or maybe that you was passionate about, person, place, or thing. Hey, Jaquisha. I think I said that already. Hey, Pharaoh. Yeah, there's a caring connection here that's coming in, but there is no love here. It's like it's beautiful though, but there is lack of love. Let me see. Yeah, so it's a lot of inexperienced energy here. Somebody don't know what the fuck they're doing, okay? And that's okay. You know, nobody knows what they're doing until they start doing it and they learn how to roll with those punches. And it is what it is. And this is about give and take. Something may not be so fortunate here. All right, this could have a lot to do with messages, communication, or some type of text messages or messages that's coming towards you. Maybe this is even in whatever, like reading between the lines for some. Somebody may have changed, or they may be changing, and it's like they may be changing the way they feel about something, and you may have thought that they was being loyal to you, and you may come to realize that this ain't it. You know, something is not as loyal or as close or whatnot. Something is actually, it may be big wedges of shit going on. What the fuck? Hold on. Like, this could be people, big, you may realize, okay, like instead of you may realize you ain't got this much in common with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is kind of like feeling like, well, maybe it's little specks of this person, but no, it may be big chunks. You know, whether it's showing me that this may be big issues that y'all, it may cause problems between y'all communication, because something you may just realize that something that you thought was for you is not. Shit, why is that so hard to say? And you may have evolved. You may have grown past something. And like I said earlier, somebody was childish or doing, they was acting immature pretty much. This is an adult though, acting like a big ass kid. Show me more for Scorpio energy, please. What is it that Scorpio needs to know about this? Okay. Well, what I will say is this. You definitely have won, the envy vote of the year. Who they envy the most? Scorpio. Scorpio, you've won that one, baby. You might as well pimp down that motherfucking owl and get your trophy, honey. For real. You won that. You won the envy. Not you being envy. Now, if you envious, I don't know, but somebody definitely got some envy when it come down to you, and it's looking like you need to go get your award for it with pride. Cheers, bitch, because somebody is not gonna. That it's like you will never be forgiven for this. Somebody gonna always hate you. They gonna always, and I will always hate you. They gonna hate the shit out of you. I don't know what it is you got going on, but this is like you gonna realize. It's like you realizing somebody ain't really, motherfuckers ain't changed. Honestly, they still some haters. Really, it's looking like they haters that just couldn't get through, and they gonna hate you even more right now. You've won the hater trophy of the year. Of people envying you, having a problem with you, seeing you just you being you. They hate you. But baby, they love you too. They love you so much they hate your ass. See, these people don't know what to think when it comes to you. Indecision here, nurturer. They don't know what to think. They don't know what to do. They just hate you. I hate you. But they love you at the same damn time. This is crazy. Well, I don't know. You piss people off, Scorpio. But, I'm not trying to be funny, but so. All right, you don't trust them hoes. You ain't got no friends. Scorpio, hold on. Ain't nothing new, same old shit. I know that's right. Look at you. Right. Okay. Well, I mean, people be looking like they be trying to fuck with your self-esteem. I don't know. Maybe that's why, I feel like this, because somebody was in jail. And like I said, Scorpio, this could be a different, that could have been a totally different energy of another Scorpio, but you don't look like you give a damn. You don't love them hoes. Like for real, that's rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Scorpio. Now I got me some juice and gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Scorpio, they trying to bomb off of you and shit. So, what's happening? This is funny. Hey, JC. This is funny. This is so funny. This is so funny. Thank you for that message, too. For real. You're dealing with people who have not grown and that depend on you. That would like to, they depend on you, Scorpio. I mean, yeah, they passionate about what you got. They don't want you to change, because if you change, they change. They can't get what they getting. I don't know, Scorpio. You got this is it. It's over. You done with trying to let people freeload off of you. These energies are jumping. So Scorpio, take it where it fit. But it's definitely giving me that you've dealt with some freeloading energies, people who have not changed. But they know to go to Scorpio, because he's sipping that gin and juice, or she is laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Decisions here. So much has been revealed to you, and you just ready to let it all go at this time. It's like you don't see that you're not, this is kind of like you don't see that you're stronger than you really think, so you're not taking action like you can take, Scorpio. Honestly. Show me more. This one just fell too. So you're not taking the next step because you're stuck literally in the past. Looking at it like it's, you can try to make something good out of it. And let's see. You need the motivation. See, okay. It's kind of like motivate. I don't know. You backwards, Scorpio. The Scorpio I'm just picking up on just gave me a backwards ass energy. Like they was motivated when they didn't know about what was going on to get. They was motivated to leave the situation or get away from the situation. This is when I kept saying, don't go back. Ain't no going back. But it's kind of like the more you know what's going on, the more you will be wanting to fix it. And I don't think this is something you need to be. Yeah, that's what it was. And there's some envy here. Pay attention to the signs, okay? With your family that's bringing this doubt towards you and trying to get you to fail at something or retire something, walk away from something or stop doing something or stop going towards something. I don't know. Let's see. Scorpio, it's time for you to come through, baby. You know, it was funny because when I sit down to get ready for your reading, it was a card that was just sitting on my bed. It was the Phoenix. It was literally the fucking Phoenix. But that bitch was upside down, just sitting on and I picked it up and looked at it and thought about you and then just put it with the right deck and was like, oh, I don't know. But maybe you need to, because it's giving me that this is rebirth is you as well. That's Scorpio energy. And it's here. It's saying that this rebirth is here for you. This creative spark is here for you. But it's something about you not realizing that this is a part of your future. How something is a part of your future. Tell me more about this rebirth for Scorpio. Being sober, but it's kind of like seeing things clearly and it really being disappointing. It's a lot of grief here in the things that you've been doing and just being the things that you just got around you. It's just sadness, it's grief. And you definitely could be finding a way to move forward and get out of that mindset. But you haven't found the way out yet because everything is just like, you realizing that you ain't got no friends, your lover is a motherfucker, and being honest with yourself, this is a challenge with your money. You know what I'm saying? And people laughing and shit, why? Because you volunteering to really break hearts or, get yours broken, which is really keeping the balance going of being able to not change. It's keeping you balanced in the imbalanced shit. And so this is like you need forgiveness or you need to forgive someone that hasn't been so pretty with you or that you haven't been so pretty with. It's something about, home is not where the heart is with you right now. Or this is somebody that you're dealing with. Energy pretty tough. But it's definitely like, damn, like seeing it clearly that, like, for real, this is grief. This is like feeling unappreciated for sure and doing things like you literally got grief and grief work. Both of them in reverse that came out here with sobriety. So this is like showing me that not only do you feel like you unappreciated, but the things that you do, you don't feel like it's going appreciated either. Like it's just motherfuckers just treating you like a slave. And nobody is really seeing shit. And it's like, really, you looking like I'm really just tired of this shit. But, your friends ain't your friends. Your lovers ain't your lovers. Being honest with yourself. Your money looking funny. It's I get it. This is like seeing it for what it really is, too, when it comes to this. So what do you need to do then? What does Scorpio need to do about this? Looks like you need to get away, but let's see. Your home is not where the heart is. That's what I just keep picking up. Not accept. You got acceptance in reverse. Bruh, sis, spiritual growth in reverse. This is not helping you grow spiritually. So it's like not acceptable. Emotions are here based on this. You are in your emotions, but there's a lot of fear here as well that's keeping you from being able to really rest your mind to it properly. Family ain't changing. They not. So now what you gonna do? If the people around you, if you know that you're looking for change and you steady waiting on the people around you to change to help you develop your change, then you might as well just sit back and get ready for the next level of your same old shit, different day. Because that's what you just said earlier, same shit, different day. You know, and that's really what it's giving me. You're tired of it. The same shit, different day. You looking for a change, but you can't be looking for it in others without starting with yourself. Your change may not be theirs. And that's where it come down with y'all being on more than these paths here and being, you being lit to your own path and journey and them being to theirs. So you got, you know what you're here to do. You have a purpose. So let's see. And it's got a lot to do with this spiritual growth that you cannot get right now because you accepting this other stuff. If you no longer accept this, the spiritual growth to flip around too with it as well. So let's see. You can't grow with this energy or whatever this is that's around you or that you're around. You're doing this all for nothing. That's where that grief word come in at. This relationship is over. Ain't one. I don't even know. It's like, but you ain't, it's kind of like you waddling in a relationship that's just a puddle. Like, what are you waiting on? Like, you can just step out of the puddle. It's like you standing in the puddle waiting on somebody to throw your ass a floaty. What you doing? What you doing? Like, for real. I mean, I can understand. Some people scared of water. Some people can't swim. I don't know what your hype is right now, but it's you giving me that you really ain't trying to. You need saving in something that you can't. You can walk out of. What is you doing? You ain't drowning. You standing there polite like just give me a floaty so I can step out of here. Bitch, walk out the puddle. What are you doing? It's not a river or a lake. This is literally Scorpio standing in a puddle asking for a life jacket. Like, bruh, so what? You can walk home? What, you can't float home? You already standing. What you doing? Like, bruh, sis, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but the picture that I'm being shown here is like, anybody would look at you a little weird on some shit. Like, what you mean, throw me a floaty? For what? Because I'm in the water. Get your ass, if you don't step your ass out that puddle. Good plan. For real. There is a twin flame union here. Oh my goodness. That's coming in well respected. That's you could be confident about. Or there's confidence here. This is successful. Oh. Now, I don't know. This could be a different Scorpio. This may be a different one, but I mean, maybe that's what happened when you step out the puddle. I mean, why you scared looking for a life jacket or a floaty that I'm tripping out the fact how this person's standing here waiting on it though. Like, whenever I'm just ready to hand me the floaty. You don't step your ass out the puddle. Um, there's a beautiful connection here that's like, it's a bunch of confidence around this connection that's coming in, like I say, well respected, and is very successful, and congratulations is being called. This is, and it's coming out once this person get out. I guess they get they floaty, I guess, but if this is for anyone else that's not dealing with the floaty situation and can actually step out of the puddle, you know, your ancestors are asking you to keep this quiet. It's a lot about secretive energy, though. Let me see why. Congratulations, stay quiet. Ancestors say stay quiet while something else is wrapping up. And it's saying there's some healing here that's coming in. And it's forgiveness here, but stay quiet, because this spark here that y'all got needs, it's a strategy involved to make it valuable. So basically, I don't know. I don't. There's a union here. Maybe you're not supposed to. It looked like it's something about being silent and get money. I don't know. Something is growing here with value. Maybe you are supposed to get rich with this person. Maybe it's like, because it looked like the finances was flowing over there. Let me see some. What did I just see? The finances was it was kind of pouring down like rain a little bit, but floating down. Home is not where the heart is. Again, there is nothing new that's going to come out of that. You taking a risk going back to this is not good. Whoever needs to hear that, because it keeps coming. Now it's out. There's a fresh new start here for you. There's a fresh new start. This is for somebody, this is love or something that you definitely will love to do. And guess what? Independent energy is here showing me. So if this would say something like that was requiring the industry, you would be independent. You wouldn't have to be under somebody's contract. If this was love. Well, what's forbidden though? Hold on. This is not some of y'all could have a friends with benefits. This is low-key giving me a relationship, but it's not a relationship. But it's like, it's not really that much of a guard up either. But it's also not really that I'm not really fully devoting myself to you either. But something is forbidden. This motherfucker said, I refuse. I was going to say something is forbidden, but now I'm hearing I refuse, bitch, to repeat any cycles, or people that want me to be obedient and they not being obedient. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like neither one of us, no, it's not going to work. So somebody's getting a message that their grief work is if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. That motherfucker say, you'll find out in a minute in the future. It's a secret for now, but honestly, you're going to see my self-worth in a minute, and you're going to regret that you made me think about this shit. Okay, this is a thinking woman. Okay. Well, all right. Let me keep going. This is not a romantic cycle. Somebody it's honesty here. Somebody's being honest about this challenge. It's all about the money, the moolah, baby, okay, y'all? It's not about a relationship. It's about your pockets, period, okay? So somebody has not changed, or something is not going to change. You got this empress, this high priestess / empress that's popping in here. They're not going to change. Yeah, they're not giving you shit. They see something clearly. Hold on, what's this? What's this? They see something clearly with these patterns. And this is kind of like I'm unattracted to it, okay? This is like something that's too complicated and they're not entering into their garden. Somebody can keep their financial constraints to themselves. Oh, no, I don't know what's happening with that. All right, well, damn. Even I'm gonna have to come back and listen to this shit. Well, Scorpio, it's a lot going on here. Let's get ready to close you out. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. The ones that have come in and chilled with me. Allow me to bring you this message for Scorpio. Let's see what what else does Scorpio need to know to get on out of this energy for the month of January 2025. No love, no relationships. But Scorpio, I don't know, man. This is giving me a forbidden energy. Like, you are not dealing with no more cycles here. Or this is somebody with you not repeating some shit. It's like somebody don't know how to, stay on one accord here. They not, no. But yet you want to keep me. No. Like the message is, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not doing nothing for nothing no more, bitch. You finna be by yourself. I holler at you on into the future, baby. I gotta be honest with myself. And so now I need to give myself the time, love, and honor that's needed, and respect that's needed. Hey, I'm reading this shit as it's flipping out. And keep the faith to go on into this new exercise program. Real shit. This person is getting the knowledge that they need so they can be rest assured to themselves, ensure themselves to let go of a situation. That patience is a virtue, so I ain't got to be trying to push nothing towards me. Hurry up and try to bring you towards me. I jump and get with somebody. Remember I said that somebody had an issue with jumping, maybe like taking out time to themselves. Even though that was a while ago, this energy is literally coming back out. Somebody may have not seen what they see now. And it could have, now they got less feelings about the situation. They don't feel as much as they did about it. And this is even more of a reason that's helping balance this person out for the better. Keep flowing in that energy. Somebody is like, these hoes ain't loyal, so I don't have to be. But instead of me being, in a position of being like that, I'll just say, I don't want that, which I always used to say, it's somebody for everybody. Somebody but that's why I used to be like, why would people try so hard to hurt people that's already saying that they done been through that shit, or that they're good to you? Why would you turn around and dog that type of person out when you can go to somebody who really don't give a fuck about you, but instead you would rather try to, pry your feelings, make somebody feel a certain way just to hurt them. It's people out here that don't mind having multiple partners at once, open relationships, doing them, fucking and forgetting, just trying to tap ass because it looked like a BBL or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And it's 1 billion and one motherfuckers plus in this world. It's somebody for everybody. So if you feel a certain way, to be in your shadow, live in your shadow within the light, meaning stand on it. You ain't got a lot of kicky. Tell them, hey, when I was out there doing me, I would tell the motherfucker, hey, this is it, and I might want this motherfucker too over here. Hey, that's the way it is. But guess what? I spoke up about this shit. I didn't go behind nobody's back and say this and that. I didn't have to lie to kick it to them. And to be honest with you, I got so much respect just by moving in that type of order, because I don't owe you shit, bitch. I'm grown. If you don't like it, guess what? Somebody will. And I'm not gonna try to convince you because I like you. I like you, but hell, I might the motherfucker who actually may like me and accept me for me. Guess what? I might like them more than I like you. I don't know yet. I ain't met them yet. But for the most part, if you don't like it, at least you can do is respect it. Because guess what? It's a lot of people out here that's got a lot of kick it. That really want to look at you upside your head because you keeping it that fucking real with them, but can't do it with you. Hey, perception is everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and relieve this reading, y'all. I feel like I've said what's needed to be said in this message. So y'all, please like, subscribe, and share. I hope I wasn't too harsh on you, Scorpio. And I'll holler at you soon, okay? Deuces.